Wait before you buy. Hi friends, it's Tuesday, which means welcome to Baby Steps Towards Minimalism. So, today I want to just help you be more intentional with your purchases. The journey to minimalism, to me, has two sides to it. Obviously there's a whole decluttering and minimizing your possessions, only keeping the stuff which brings you joy, and that's something that a lot of people focus on, and I think that's something that is really important. But to me there's a second side of things as well, which is being more intentional about your purchases. And the way to do that is to kind of look at everything and set a period of time where you put it off, which is appropriate to the item, the nature of the item, the cost of the item, to allow you a cooling off period. Now I know that if you order stuff online on credit cards and stuff, a lot of them have cooling off periods, which enables you to change your mind and send it back. And it's a similar kind of idea. So for me, what works, and this may well work for you, hopefully it does, is I set 4 levels. So if you need food, buy food. That is something you can't wait for. And that goes for consumables, things such as toilet paper, toothpaste, hygiene products, the life essentials, the things that really you need to live a normal life. If you run out, buy more straight away, because these are things that we need. The next level are our small items. By what I mean is something that's maybe 5, 10, 15 pounds, a book, a CD, a Blu-ray if you buy these things. A small item of clothing like a new t-shirt or something. And a good kind of approach to this that I found works for me is that I take 1 day per £10 of value. So I will say, I want to buy this, maybe I'll put it in my Amazon basket or whatever it is, and I'll wait for a day before I make the purchase, or 2 days if it's £20 or whatever. Now £10 may correspond to something else for you. It might be $10 if you're in the US, or 15 euros, or the exact monetary value doesn't matter, in the sense that it needs to relate to your income stream, your outgoing stream, your general financial situation. The next level up is if it's an item that you think you would use daily, or at least 3 or 4 times a week. A new toaster if you have toast for breakfast, this kind of thing. Give it a week, because you can survive for these kinds of things for a week. Obviously a toaster or a kettle is something that's pretty affordable anyway, so it might fall into the first category. But if it's something that you think you would use really regularly, give it a week. A pair of trainers or something. And if it's the kind of 4th tier, which would be, say, and again this may vary depending on your income or what have you, but if it's something that's worth more than a day's pay, or maybe 2 days' pay for you, so whether that's £150, 200 euros, $200, that could be $100, it could be $1,000. I don't know how much you earn. I don't honestly know exactly how much I earn. Wait a month. Now a month might seem crazy, but odds are if it's something of a higher value, you may not use it on a regular basis. So it's okay. Like for instance, if I wanted to buy a new guitar or a pedal or an amp or a PA speaker or something like that, I wait a month to decide whether I want to buy it, because new products come out, you change your mind, you decide actually I don't really need this thing, so let's take a step back. And this waiting a month, sometimes longer, if I'm waiting to earn enough money to have spending money that will cover the cost of it, that's cool. So why are we doing this? I think this is also fourfold. Lots of 4s in this video. So it reduces impulse buying. If you get into this mindset of wait before you buy, it reduces the impulse buying, the buying things that you don't really need, they're unexpected purchases you haven't budgeted for. Now, it's not to say that it's not sometimes nice to have a little bit of mad money, and I would say that it's okay to have mad money that is 10% of your income less your outgoings. So look at your budget, look at how much you earn, look at how much goes out on rent and food and all these kinds of things, not including eating out, because I would consider that to be mad money. Take 10% of what's left and spend that on whatever, but preferably, from my point of view, on having fun. But I think, yeah, reducing impulse buying is a good thing because it gets rid of the excess clutter in our homes. It also determines if you really need it, because if you've waited a few days or a few weeks or whatever, I mean, if it's a book, maybe if you wait a couple of weeks, it'll be in the local library, so then you'll be able to get it there without having to go out and buy it. It helps you control your finances. And I talked briefly about budgeting. Some people are really, really good at budgeting. I am not one of those, just ask my wife. But it's something that we've decided we're going to be more mindful about this year as we're seeking to clear any remaining debts, including our mortgage on our house. And the fourth thing, I think, is it helps you to appreciate the goods that you buy. Because you've waited for them, you then have decided this is definitely what I want, so I'm more likely to appreciate what I get. And I think this is a really beneficial part and something that minimalism or intentional living can really bring into your life. And that's one of the most positive aspects for me. It's not so much the having less stuff around as the being grateful for what you have and appreciating what you have. And if you're not spending as much on fluff, then maybe you've been able to buy a slightly better version of something which will last longer and you will appreciate more as a result. So I hope that's been really helpful to you guys. Please click the like button, comment, let me know what you think, and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook at Martin Cliffe, or on Twitter at MartinCliffeHK. Until next time, take care, and I'll see you soon.